How are you? How you been doing?
I'm absolutely great.
Are you
How
at
about you?
home?
Yeah, I am at home right now.
So where are you exactly? Because I was reading you're in Monte Carlo.
I live in Monte Carlo. I was born in Italy and raised here.
Maybe you could tell me a bit about Sophie Morelli because I feel like people probably know you on TikTok, but as in the music scene, it's kind of new. So maybe you could just tell us some fun facts about yourself.
Well, my fun facts is that I've always wanted to blow up as a musician. I've always wanted to blow up for my singing and my music, but I never really was able to because I started TikTok after a friend literally begged me to download it because he was like, "You have the skills to blow up on it." And I was like, okay, I'll try. I started posting some songs, some music, some covers, and it just didn't work. So I gave up. Oh, let me try something different. So I stopped posting like animal impressions because I'm quite good at it. And then one day I just posted I posted a seagull impression, and then I wake up in the morning and it had like 20 million views. And I was like, what just happened? Got like million views and like 300,000 followers out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my god, like this worked. So I tried again with like other impressions, doing like Pikachu and Yoshi and all of that. And every single video I was posting kept blowing up and getting millions and millions of views. So I just kind of grew from there. From the time I posted the seagull video until I reached 1 million followers, I think it was about a matter of a week or two, which was insane. Then I kind of stopped doing seagull impressions because I got sick of it and I didn't want people to get sick of it. So I was like, okay, put a break. That didn't work anymore because obviously that's what people wanted from me. So after like, fine, I'll start it again. And then I blew up all over again. And then I just quickly reached 3 million followers again. And then I told myself, well, I've got a fan base now, so I might as well start with music since I've already got the fans and I've got the views, the guaranteed views. So that's how I started music.
I've always had this question. How did you even discover that you could do like impressions of seagulls and trains?
I don't think I can remember exactly the day I was like, oh my god, I can do this. But I'm pretty sure it was something related to me trying to sing really high notes and then my voice broke and I was like, oh wait, that sounded like a seagull. I'm pretty sure it was that.
I was like, how does she even know? I've never tried to sound like a train before.
I think I was singing one time and like basically the way I do the train noise is I tilt my head to the side and I just goes anyway. The way I found out is I think I was singing again and then I just still head because I don't know, someone spoke to me and while I was singing this noise came out. I was like, whoa. It sounds like a train though.
Okay, are there any other random sounds that you can make that we don't know of?
No, I think I've pretty much posted everything that I know of on TikTok. It's mostly just animals, you know. Yeah, I do mainly birds. It's a lot of like it's very
I love it so much. Okay, and this is the song Shreds of Love. We've been playing it. I've been playing it on my show for the past few weeks and people seem to love it. But you wrote it yourself, right?
I wrote the lyrics and the melody and then my friends took care of the instrumental.
And I read, well, I saw your TikTok, that you wrote it about your cheating ex, but then you also had the ex that he cheated with you on in the TikTok.
So basically, this guy cheated on me with more than one girl. This ex that was on the train with him, he cheated, but like not physically, because like he saw her on the train and he tried to ask her out on dates. He tried to like just get to like go on a date with her, which obviously I consider cheating because like you just don't do that in a relationship. And then after we broke up, I found out through a friend that he used to brag about how many girls he used to cheat on me with. So that was great.
Wow. So how did you end up being friends with the girl that he cheated with?
Well, basically, like when I was with my ex-boyfriend, we broke up for a few months and then he started dating her. He dated her for like 3 months and then they broke up and we go back together. But basically during the time he was dating her, he told me like a month before they broke up, he told me they had already broken up, but they hadn't. And we started talking again. So he was basically dating the both of us at the same time and we didn't really know, which was awful. And then we kind of found out about it, me and her. So obviously we started having a bit of a fight because we weren't very mature at the time. So we thought the way to resolve it was fight about it and be like, no, it's mine. And then after I think it was like after a year or something, we just messaged each other and we were like I messaged her first, like kind of apologizing. I was like, listen, I'm sorry, like I was so immature at the time, like I was just really jealous because I really liked the guy, but I realized how stupid this was. And then she was like, oh yeah, like let's just put it behind us, and then we just started being friends.
I think that's the only good thing that comes from a cheating partner is if you gain a new friend or if you get a really good song out of it, which happens a lot. At least they're good for the inspiration, you know?
The one thing I thank him for. The great song.
What was your plan if you didn't blow up on TikTok? How would you have tried to make it in music?
I don't think I would have tried to make it because honestly, like I always, in my head, it was always like this kind of like unattainable dream to become a singer or a music writer. But then I never like had the possibility of like spreading my music and like having it blow up because I kept trying on TikTok, never worked. So I was like, okay, like whatever, it's just not my thing. So my initial plan, since I studied the industrial design for 5 years, I was like, okay, I'll just do a master's degree and I'll specialize in something like jewelry maybe, and then I'll just work in that. So that was the plan. And then obviously my parents were much more for the plan of me doing a master's degree than being a TikTok star or whatever. I remember like at the very start, they weren't very like happy about me doing like TikTok stuff because they were like, oh my god, like stop wasting your time doing TikTok, like why don't you do some work instead or apply for some jobs. And then I don't know, like something inside me always told me like, nah, like you will blow up, like you will, like you have the talent, you have the social media like presence to blow up on social media. And all my friends kept saying like, you will do it. And then when the day came, I was like, oh my god, yes, finally. So now it's my parents that are like, oh, like you're not gonna make some TikToks today.
The switch. There was part of the lyrics that you wrote that I wanted to ask you about, like the last line, and that's the line that somehow sticks with you the most, I feel, out of the whole song. To finally hurt you back. It's both the line and the way you sing it. So what do you think is the best revenge when it comes to cheating exes?
Like letting it go completely, because like I feel like the more you like entertain them and like try to give them attention and second chances, because I'll admit it, I had to give him a second chance because I was stupidly in love, and then we ended up breaking up anyways. And yeah, I just think the best thing is just best revenge is no revenge.
Well, you're also multilingual, right? You're from Italy, you're staying in Monte Carlo, which is France. So you speak Italian, English, and French. Any more?
Yeah, no, just 3 languages.
You want to add some Malay to that list?
Oh my god.
I actually had to Google it because I didn't know what the actual word was, but I found out how to say shreds of love in Malay.
Yeah, what is it?
It's Cebisan Cinta.
Cebisan Cinta.
That sounds great.
Oh my god.
So now when you come over to Malaysia to do your first showcase, fingers crossed, you'll be able to introduce the song in Malay.
Know that when I hear that, it means it's my turn to go on stage.
But speaking of what else can we expect for 2022? Have you got any more plans?
Obviously, I'm planning to release new music. I'm already working on it very hard with like a bunch of people, especially my friends, because we're like a little trio that works on it. It's like my friend, the composer, pianist, and then my other friend that does the arrangement for it. And it's always like, it always switches between us. So I send them the song, the lyric, then I get the piano, then I send to the production, then we get it back. And it's always like, so it's not very fast considering that we're all in different countries. Like I'm in France, my friend is in Lyon, which is like 6 hours from here. Then my other friend is in Milan. So it's a bit complicated. But yeah, so a lot of new music, definitely. And then I'll just keep trying to grow on TikTok.
Is the sound gonna continue to be similar to Shreds of Love, or are you planning to mix it up a little bit?
Well, basically, I really like that style. For my next song, I know it's going to be a bit more modern style, a bit more disco. But then I also have another song that's coming after that. That's going to be, like, the vibes are going to be from even before the vibes that Shreds of Love has. So like very like jazzy kind of thing, but I'm not going to say more.
Okay, interesting. It sounds like a good mix.
It's going to be vintage and then modern and then very vintage. And then I don't know about the next ones yet.
Do you have any plans of performing live?
I'd love to. I know there's like this show in Monaco that's going to be hosted in like July, where like anyone between 18 and 22 years old can apply for. So I will apply for it as soon as I get the music video released. And yeah, so hopefully I'll perform there and get a bit more known in Monaco. But apart from that, I'd love to perform live. Like I love singing live. I just love it. So I hope I'll get the opportunity to soon in the future.
Okay, well, hopefully like once you've performed in Monaco and everything, hopefully you'll be able to come over to Asia and like do one of your first showcases.
That would be insane.